you and Ed opened the floodgates. I was not going to pick this person unless it was there and somebody before me had picked two players or at least one or two players similar. I am on the fence about him, but I'm going to take him because by the standards of the draft now, I think he qualifies, and that's Reggie Bush.
He's on my list.
Reggie Bush,
he absolutely
Reggie Bush is probably
qualifies.
1A for many people. I view Reggie Bush, maybe I romanticize him, but when you look at his numbers, he's just not as good in the NFL as I remember him being. Like, I just remember being better than he was. He was in a crowded backfield for, 5 years in New Orleans? Mm-hmm. He had 3,000-yard seasons, but he never had more than 6 rushing touchdowns. I mean...
He was never a superstar.
But this is where you have to, kind of compare it. Like, Reggie Bush, when he left college, you thought he would be, again... we thought Darren McFadden would be good. Reggie Bush, people were mad they didn't take Reggie Bush number 1.
It was the biggest deal in sports when the Saints announced they were, the Texans announced they were taking the edge rusher,
Mario Williams, instead of Vince Young or Reggie
and
Bush.
Everyone was like, "What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah,
what the fuck are they doing?"
He's in New Orleans Saints Hall of Fame.
I mean,
he was good.
I remember
he was good, but he was never a transcendent NFL superstar. And if you think he was, think about it for a second, and you realize you're just thinking of everything in college.
No, this is 1,000% a worthy pick.
See,
1,000%.
I don't know.
A star.
I'm on the fence about it, but because McFadden went,
star.
There was a stat that it was.
Carl, what's your take?
He averaged 53 receptions per game or per season his first 8 seasons. He averaged over 200 touches.
I'll accept the veto
per season.
On him.
There's no veto.
Absolutely, I have enough guys.
No. I think this is right on the line. Like, he was very good, but I agree that you wanted and you thought and expected that Reggie Bush would come in and be
Barry Sanders.
Never led the league in any category except for punt return. He had 3 punt return touchdowns.
Probably the coolest thing was when he went to Miami and he was still kind of cool with Miami.
Yeah. But I do remember hearing a stat. It was either his first 2 or 3 years. Nobody had more receptions their first 2 he had more catches his first 2 years than Jerry Rice. So he was a very dynamic player. But I do agree. He's a god in college.
Right.
I wasn't going to be the first to take someone around, but McFadden was enough where I'm I think he qualifies.
Oh, he definitely qualifies.
There's layers to this.